Hello dear student, welcome once again in Maths Mela. Now, me and you means we are discussing set theory proposed by a German mathematician George Cantor. Okay. In the previous video we have gone through the introductory part of the chapter, how to write down the two different methods, okay, the roster form and the set builder form. Then we have seen in the introductory part the different types of sets, then some operations on set, then Venn diagram and the complement, and then the formula also. It was everything about the set theory, the introductory part. Now today we are going to start with the actual part. Okay, some of the things we already have discussed in the previous video, but as and when we will come across with the question, that time again I will explain you. Don't worry about that. First I want to just have a quick revision. Set means a collection of well defined objects. Okay, right? A well defined collection of object is known as set. Means a group and set, there are two different things. A group can be of anything, but when we are writing that group along means what, with according to some property, that time it becomes a set. Then there are two methods of writing set. The number one is roster method. In the roster method, what happens? Every element we have to write in curly brace by putting comma after each element. Okay. The second one is what? Set builder form. What is set builder form? In this, we don't have to write each and every element, but all the elements will have somewhat special property. That special property only we have to write down in the curly brace. Okay. This exercise number 1.1 is based on the definition of set builder method and roster method. Okay. So let's have a look on it. Question number 1, exercise number 1.1 is, which of the following are sets? Justify. Means these many 9 examples they have given. Out of these 9 examples we have to identify, is it set? If it is yes, then we have to justify it. Why? If it is no, then we have to justify why it is not there. These all things you have to write it in your notebook. So start preparing a notebook so that you can record each and everything properly. Okay. So let's go ahead with it. The collection of months of a year beginning with J. Again I will read. The collection of months of a year beginning with J. If you will see the collection of month of a year, it is 12 names, right? And then second thing, what they have given, beginning with J, means here the group is well defined. Means we don't have to write down the 12 names. We have to write down the names of the month which are starting with J. Okay. So whatever the names are there, it's January, July and June. 3. It is means what? Starting beginning with J is well defined. So it is what? Set yes. Why it is? The reason is because it is well defined. Only this thing you have to write down in your notebook. Now second is what? Collection of 10 most talented writers of India. Now the collection of 10 most talented writers of India. Now here the term 10 most talented. Now what does it mean? 10 most talented writer can be differ for me. I like motivational books. So Shiv Khera is what my favorite. Robert Kiyosaki is my favorite, right? Because they are writing some motivational book. But in your case, you might be liking Chetan Bhagat, lots of love stories and drama stories, right? So for me, talented writer is Shiv Khera, Robert Kiyosaki, okay? But for you, it may be Chetan Bhagat. So our things will not match. So here we can say 10 most talented in which way? That is not well defined. That's why this is not set, because 10 most talented writer is not well defined. Okay, now we'll do it. Team of 11 best cricket batsmen of the world. Okay, now here the thing is what 11 best cricket batsmen is again a kind of controversy, because 10 best batsmen for what? Different forms are there now of cricket. I like T20, somebody might be liking Test cricket, somebody might be liking one day cricket, somebody must be liking IPL and all, right? So for someone, the best batsman can be what? Whose the score is what very high, who is means what every day meeting century and all. But for somebody, a person who spends more time on crease, that will be a best batsman, right or no? So accordingly it will be what? Different, right? So here also the term best cricket batsman is not well defined, and because of that it is not a set. Now the next one is what? Collection of novels written by Munshi Premchand. Now the novels which are written only by Munshi Premchand is obviously a well defined, because the novels which are written by Munshi Premchand, only those novels will come. That's why it is what? A set, because it is well defined. Now the next is collection of all the natural numbers less than 100. The first thing is what? Natural numbers. But how many which are less than 100? Which will be what? 1, 2, so on till what? 99. It means it is what? Well defined, and since it is well defined, so it will be also a set. Now collection of all boys in your class. Now in co-ed system or in non-co-ed system also, if there is what? The classes of only of boys, then every boy student will be there in the set. If the classes of only of girls, then it will be 0. In co-ed system, where the girls are there, boys are there, then the collection of all the boys, it means all the boy students will be there. It means it is well defined, and that's why all boys in your class is what? A good collection. That's why it is well defined collection, and hence it is a set. Next one, collection of all even integers. Now first is what? Integer, and the next well defined is what? Even, and only integers. Okay, the collection of all even integers is again a well defined term. Okay, that's why it is again a set. Now collection of all questions in this chapter, means chapter number 1, we can find out easily. We can make out the collection of all the questions of this chapter. So again it is what? All questions, set. Now collection of most dangerous animal. Now again this is what? A kind of statement which will vary from person to person. Collection of most dangerous animal. Now this is what a big thing. Most dangerous means what? There are some people, or there are few people in world, those who won't afraid from the lion or tiger, but they are afraid from the cockroaches, right? So for those people, the tiger or the lion is not most dangerous. The most dangerous is what? The cockroach and the rat, lizard. Okay, so the term here most dangerous is not well defined, because somebody who loves snake, somebody who don't love snake, those who are afraid from snake. Some smaller means what? Some children, they are afraid of dogs. Some are what? They like the dog as a pet animal. So the term most dangerous animal is not well defined, so it is not a set. Now next one. So here we have completed question number 1. Hope so you have understood. go through it properly. Only one thing you have to see is what? The definition. What is set? Set is a collection of well-defined object. Okay? Whatever objects you are taking, whatever collection you are taking, it should be well-defined. Novels written by Munshi Premchand, because only one writer, all the novels will come well-defined. But the what very famous writers of India. So this is what not a well-defined term. So that is not a set. Hope so you have understood. Let's move on. Question number 2. Again, let A means what? Let set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now insert. This symbol is what? Epsilon. Here it means belongs to. Belongs to means is a member of. And does not belong to means not a member of. In the blank space. Now what it is? The set is given to you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here you have to write down, is 5 a member of A? Yes or no? 5 is there in A. So what? 5 belongs to A. How to write it? Very simple. Write down C and then one line. Next one, 8 belongs to A or no? There is no element 8. So it does not belongs to A. Next one, 0. Is there any element 0 here? No. So that's why 0 doesn't belongs to A. Similarly 4, yes. So 4 belongs to A. Then 2, yes, belongs to A. Then 10 does not belongs to A. As I told you, set is a very simple topic, but of course, when the things are simple, makes more confusion. So be careful. Now write in roster form. Again, a quick revision. There are two methods of writing set. One is what? Roster method. Another one is what? Set builder method. In roster method, what to do? Every element we have to write by putting commas. Okay? And set builder means what? It is written according to the property. Examples are written in a set builder form. From this set builder form, we have to write them in a roster way. Okay, a roster form. Now, answer number 1. The first answer, here it is what? A set A, x, such that x is an integer and -3 is less than x, x is less than 7. So simply it will become in roster form 3 is what? Less than x, means our x is what? More than 3. It means, and since it is an integer, so it will come -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, because it is our x is less than 7. 6.5 will not come. Why? Because 6.5 is not an integer. Let's go on next. That is answer number 2. B. X such that x is a natural number less than 6. Now what? Our x is a natural number. It means it will start from 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It won't go 5.5 because 5.5 is not natural number and less than 6 it should be. Now some number, answer number 3, that is set C. Let's see what it is. X such that x is a 2-digit number, means it should be 10 and onwards till 99. Number such that the sum of its digit is 8. Now you can think start thinking from 10, that is 1 and 0, 1, 11, 1 plus 1, 2, 12, 1 plus 2, 3, 14, that is 1 plus 4, 5, 15, that is 1 plus 5, 6, 16, that is 1 plus 6 is 7, and 17, that is 1 plus 7 is what? 8. So we want this kind of numbers, that is what? 17. Now what is the next 2-digit number whose sum is 8? Of course it is what? 26. Right? Then after that it will be 35. Then after that it will be 44. Then after that it will be 53. Then after that it will be 62. Then after that it will be 71, and the last number will be 80. Why it is last? Because if we will go beyond this 81, then 8 plus 1 9, and beyond that every thing will come beyond 9. Now the sum number 4. Let's see the answer D. Okay, x such that x is a prime number which divides 60. Okay, x is a prime number which divides 60. Which divides 60 means what? The factors of 60, right? And the factors of 60 means what? Those who are prime. Those numbers only will come. Okay, so if you will go for the factors of 60, like this we'll see the table. So 5 if you will see, because 5 number we have to see, then 5 ones are and 5 twos are. Then again 3, then here it will come 4, and then 2 twos are and 2 twos are. Right, it is 2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 12, 12 5s are 60. So here you can see easily the prime numbers are 2, 3 and 5. Okay, now the next answer, that is sum number 5, where our set is E. What is this? The set of all the letters of trigonometry, means the set of all the letters of trigonometry. It means T, R, I, O, T, R, I, G, okay, then O, then N. What about this O? This is already over. The letters will not repeat. Okay, then M, then E, T is already over, R is also over, Y is remaining. So what is the answer? M, E, Y. Okay, now the next answer is what? F. That is sum number 6. Set is F, the set of all the letters of vector. Again same thing, only which are what repeating. Out of these two, only one will come. It means it will be B, E, T and R. As I told you, the set chapter is what? Simple. Only exercise number 1 depends on the definitions, then set builder and the roster form. These were roster form. These were what? Set builder. According to property, the answer we wrote in the roster form. Now the next question is what? Opposite of this one. Okay, write in a set builder form. Now these are what written in a roster form, where every element is written separated by comma. So let's see the answer for that. Directly here only I am doing. It is 3, 6, 9 and 12 written in roster form. We have to go ahead with the set builder form. We need to identify the property. If you will observe here 3, 6, 9, 12. Here the multiples of 3 we can say, we can write it in that form as x such that x is equal to 3n, where n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. In this way also we can write, or we can write n is a natural number less than 5. Then next one is 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. It is an GP, you can say, geometrical series. So 2, 4, 8 and 16. If you will observe it properly, every time the power of 2 is increasing. It means the same set we can write it in this way, right? 2 raised to 5. This is again in a roster form, but here we got a property that okay, this is what their index, its index. So it will be x such that x is equal to 2 raised to n, and n is equal to, or simply we can write down 1 is less than or equal to n natural number. Okay, n is equal to what? Natural number. Now what is next? Again same thing. Everywhere the power is what? Increasing by 1. That is 5 raised to 1, 5 raised to 2, 5 raised to 3, 5 raised to 4. So what we can do is x, okay, x such that x is equal to 5 raised to n, and n belongs to capital N, and n is less than 1, 2, 3, 4 means what? Less than 5. Now here it is simple. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 means what? It is a collection x such that x is an even natural number. Right? Then 1, 4, 900. If you will observe, 1 means 1's square, 4 is 2's square, 9 is 3's square, and 100 is 10's square. So here you can say that it is x such that x is the number, you can say that n raised to 2. Okay, n raised to 2, where n belongs to n and n is less than or equal to 10. Again, roster form, set builder form. Is that okay? Roster form, set builder form. Now, what is next? List all the elements of the following. Again, all the elements means what? These are what properties? Means set builder form, and all the elements means every element we have to write by putting comma. Means in roster form. Means again, I am reminding you. Exercise number 1.1 based on only two concepts. The number 1 is what? The definitions of different kinds of set, and the thing is what? Set builder and the roster form. Now x is an odd natural number. What does it mean? It means that odd natural number means roster form we have to write, and odd natural number. Odd means what? It will start like this: 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. Right? Now x is an integer. It is an integer which is greater than minus half. Now minus 1 by 2 is not an integer. Greater than minus half will be what? 0. Then 1, and 9 by 2 is nothing but 4.5. So 4.5 is not an integer. So it will come 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are what are integer. Now next is what? X, such that x is an integer where x square is less than or equal to 4. Now here if you will think that okay, it is less than or equal to 4, so there are what only two numbers, 2 and 1? No, because it is what? An integer. So 0 square is 0, which is less than 4. But minus number will also come because minus 1 square is 1, which is less than 4. Minus 2 will also come because minus 2 square is what? 4, which is equal to 4. Minus 3 will come? No, because minus 3 square is what? 9. And even 3 square is also 9. So it will not come, but the numbers will be minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1 and 2. Now D is what? X. X is a letter in loyal. Again, those who are what repeating, this will come only once. That is what? L-O-Y-A. Okay. Now the next one is what? X such that X is a month not having 31 days. X is a month not having 31 days. Now the months those who are having 31 days will not come. January will come? No. Feb will come? Yes, I am just writing the first letter, but you have to write down the name of the month. Okay. February will come. Then January, February, March will come? No. Then accordingly you have to write down. Okay. April will come? Yes. Month of May will come? No. June will come? Yes. July will come? No. August will come? No. September will come? Yes. October will come? No. November will come? Yes. December will come? No. It means This February, April, then June, then September and November. Only the 5 months, not having the 31 days. Now next, X, such that X is a consonant in English which precedes K. Precedes K means what? Before K. Okay, so it means what are the answer for this? What is the answer for this? A will come? No, because A is not a consonant. So B will come? Yes. C will come? D will come? E will? No, because E is what? Vowel. Okay, then F, G, H, I will not come. J and K is already there, means before K we applied. Now the question number 6, which is again based on the roster form and the set builder form. Here both the ways, means what, the roster form is also given to you and the set builder form is also given to you, and the thing is what, match the given roster form with set builder form which is already given in your textbook. So just you have to match it at your home. So this question I am leaving it for you as a home fun. You are in Maths Mela, so you have to bring something from Maths Mela. You have to take something from Mela, that you have taken sum number 6, and now you have to play with that. You have to write it in your notebook. Again I am reminding you, do complete your notebooks because you need to have the proper and neat and clean records with you. The marks will be definitely, internal will be based on those. Now here we are stopping with some memories of home assignments, that is home fun. Okay, if you understand, then please like and subscribe my channel, and keep safe, be happy and be at home. Thanks a lot. Let's wait or meet in the next video of Maths Mela. Thank you.